Hello and welcome back to Fandom Fridays, where we proceed to check out all the fanfics that are not pulling related. Why? Because the show's slowly getting taken over by Ruby. Haven't you guessed? Because here's another one. And it's more Ruby and Yang. Why? Oh, I just found out that Monday was Subway Day and nobody told me. So, let's delve into another one of my favorite siblings, Ruby and Yang. Hey, Trixie, how did you celebrate Sibling Day? So, totally not playing the death of my eldest sister. The scrap of paper on which the directions were scattered. Oh, forgot to mention, Little Red Rodeo by Jessica X. First chapter, only chapter. Scrawled, flaring the breeze as Ruby Rose traced past through the Emerald Forest. She was only possibly sure she was getting close to the area specified as her destination. The markings on the trees seemed to match, but she couldn't be sure if they were left there on purpose or were merely natural formations in the bark. She had been walking for hours, though, and for the first time in a long time, her legs were protesting from all the activity. High up on the branch, the golden assassin spotted her target. Crouched low in the branch, she tensed her legs, ready then for the burst of energy she needed to leap far that fast. When Ruby was just in the right spot, she looked to the sky. Superman punched the younger girl and was shouting her battle cry, "Lesson 1!" Once he stuck the landing, she stood up tall and beamed. Always be aware of your surroundings. As Ruby picked herself out of the nearby bushes, a whining noise was in the deep of her throat as she said, "Come on! That was no fair! You didn't even tell me I'd be training out here! Don't you think I had cuts and balls if I knew?" Yang's brow rose, and her hands settled on her hips. "You came out here, alone. It didn't bring any protection. Ruby, you know you can't throw a punch. Weiss hits better than you." "I get this." All she held up was her scroll, though she seemed quite proud of herself, her other hand on her hip. "I can have Crescent Rose here in seconds." "Congrats. So you're not a complete bonehead. Just 98%? Snickering, Yang closed the gap between them and shook her head. "You've got to rely on you, not just your weapon. I've seen you fight. Anytime Crescent Rose gets taken from you, it's like you have no idea what to do. All you can think is, gotta get it back. That's not good. What if someone breaks it? I mean, look at me. I kick ass even without my gauntlets." "Fine. Then take them off." Ruby snapped irritably. She was grumping from having been knocked in the bushes without so much as a hello beforehand. "If you really want to prove that to me, give me a fair shot, sis." Yang was already in the process of taking Empress Silica off when Ruby got to the word prove. She tossed it aside and took a step back with one leg, getting into a fighting stance, resembling the martial arts she learned from her father. Leonard charts. "Ow! You gonna talk or you gonna fight?" Now Ruby was smiling back, having gotten over the initial annoyance of how their fight began, dropping back into what only resembled a fighting stance. To the untrained eye, it might look remotely competent, but there was a dozen or so easy flaws in her form. "Lesson 2!" Yang moved lightning fast, kicking Ruby's feet out from under her. "A proper stance is the groundwork for everything." She didn't even hit the ground before Yang pulled Ruby up over her head and tossed her to the hard earth. Quickly, she crouched with her knee to her little sister's chest, fist poised at her throat, the other cocked back and ready. Lesson 3. Never underestimate your opponent. Pride should never drive you. Only pure will. Her face was dead serious as it stared at the younger girl down. After a moment passed, she stood up and grinned, offering her hand up. "Got a lot to learn there, shorty." Ruby took it, but halfway through being held to her feet, she shot into the sky, dragging Yang along with her. She might not have had the same training, but she had innate strength, was able to accomplish her task without Yang being braced for against anything else. "Well, look who came to play." Needless to say, the elder sister was quite surprised. There was fire back in her eyes as she grabbed Ruby's wrists with her incredible grip. "Now, can you stay in the game?" She asked as she began to squeeze harder, inflicting pain with the intended end result being Ruby's release. She did yelp, but did not let Yang go. She made a slightly tougher stuff than that. Flipping upside down, she wrapped her legs around Yang's torso, pinning her arms to his side as she began to fall back down to earth, Yang side down. Well, shit. The blonde couldn't help but smile that tugged at her lips. This was the kind of stuff she wanted to drag out of her sister. However, Ruby's focus was on keeping Yang's arm pinned to her side. Nothing was stopping the knee that struck. Yang took the opportunity left by the split second of surprise from the hit to break free from her sister's hold. It was still a half second too late, and they both crashed to the ground. Yang quickly somersaulted back to her feet and brushed off her outfit. Not bad. You weren't paying attention. You were so focused on my upper body that holding it you forgot I had legs, little sister. I know you have legs! 2 of them! Staggering from side to side, she managed to get back into her weak stance. But she was moving more this time, trying not to remain still for too long at a time, hoping her sister wouldn't be able to hit a moving target. Or at least, not as easily. Yang didn't bother with her stance. Instead, she rolled her eyes and slowly approached. Ruby, stop. Move this foot out an inch. Move that one back too. Keep your knees slightly bent. She instructed. You remember when Dad had us carry all those heavy bags up and down the stairs and stand on one leg on a rock in the lake? Rolling her silver eyes, Ruby tried to emulate the stance Yang was reminding her of. Like I pay attention to what Dad says. Mostly I just remember, ow, this hurts, and why am I doing this? She then stuck her tongue out and bent her knees more. Like this? Yang grinned widely. Yeah, see the difference? She pushed her sister's shoulder. At this time her sister didn't fall over. She stayed pretty solid. Ooh. Then she struggled and looked at her sister, increasing worry. But see, this stance wouldn't work with crescent rolls. I can't fire sniper rifles without bracing more steadily, or I'll get blown all the way into vacuo. How am I supposed to switch back and forth? Older sister waved off concern. You're a beast with crescent in your hands. We get it. But this is for those times when she's not in them. Like I mentioned, right now, anyone who's ever fought you knows you're useless without it. Well, when I'm done with you, the moment they think they have you is the moment they lose the fight. Nodding empathically, Ruby dropped even harder into her new stance. Knees bent and eyes narrow. For a good measure, she even let out a tiny yee under her breath. Oh, look, I think my slippers just ran for cover. Yang chuckled. Alright, Tiger. Now, block this kick and see just how much easier it is to absorb the blow and counter-strike. Give it your best shot. Don't hold back. Violet eyes narrowed and a grin spread across her lips as he threw a roundhouse kick at her determined sister. Only briefly stunned by the attack, she threw up her arm and spread her hand out, catching Aang's heel easily and bearing the brunt of the force of her forearm right up her. She been fearful it would knock her onto her ass, but she remained perfectly still. Oh, see? The purpose of this stance is to reroute most of the attack back into the ground through your legs. It makes blocking easier and counter strikes more effective. Then this time, I want you to instantly block my kick and use the power of your legs to feel an uppercut. Ruby nodded as he let Yang's boot out and dropped back into the stance again. She cracked her neck from side to side, hoping to loosen up and be more useful. These were all the things her father tried teaching her, but she had been so focused on learning how to build her beloved weapon that most of the lessons were gone as quickly as they were implanted in her mind. Yang got into the stance and took a deep breath. She didn't warn her sister. She knew how fast Ruby would react when determined. She threw the kick twice as hard as before and twice as fast. And twice as fast, Ruby threw her hand up, blocking Yang's leg and up over her head as she dropped nearly to the ground, before surging upward with her opposite fist, whistling towards Yang's chin at a speed that only she was capable of attaining. Hell Dragon took the hit full force, and defending her semblance just in time. The sheer force caused her to fly backwards. She managed to flip just in time and land on her feet, sliding across the earth, digging trenches in the ground as she slowed to a stop. Blood trickled down her chin, and her red eyes met her sister's silver ones. Not bad. Oh, no! Mimi gasped. The same as delivering a blow flew to her mouth in distress. You, sis! You weren't supposed to take it that hard. I didn't mean to make you bleed. Come on, let's go get the nurse. Not even waiting for an answer, she rushed forward to take her by the arm and steered him back towards the beacon. A strong grip clasped over Ruby's shoulder. Another arm broke out of her grasp, slid on the other arm to held it. From there, she put her sister in an arm lock without a word. Lesson 4. Never lower your eyes to an enemy, even if that enemy is one who you think is a friend. Completely cut off her guard, the girl was powerless. She found herself completely at Yang's mercy. But you're bleeding. The fight should be over, right? She struggled, but got nowhere. Sis! Yes. Think. How do you get out of this, Ruby? Use your head. You're not a helpless little kid. You're better than that. You've been taught this stuff, and I know it's in there. Now think! Ruby took a second to try and stop and breathe. Her muscles tense, bones locked. She had a dozen plans, but they all involved leaving her beloved scythe. Without it, she only had one or two, and neither seemed very plausible. She had to up her game, had to recall her lessons from back in their childhood. Yeah! Ruby shouted. She drove her elbow into Yang's ribcage. With a wince and a grunt, Yang took the hit and released her sister. Good! In one word, she was already throwing punches, causing Ruby to have to block, duck, and weave. Not that Ruby noticed, at first. She was far too busy. She could tell Yang wasn't necessarily holding back, but neither was she at the top of her game. She started out assuming that must have been her way of keeping the fight fair, since she still wasn't landing another blow, no matter how many she threw at her sister's body. Yang finally slowed down and, to anyone paying attention, of course she had tears in her eyes. The taller girl fell to her knees. All of her fight and life had been replaced by what seemed like fear. Instantly, Ruby was on her back, arms wrapped up around Yang's shoulder, and clasped her heads in a hot headlock. Ha! Not falling for the same trick twice! This time, the hand that reached up to grasp Ruby's arm was tender. Good girl. Little by little, Ruby realized her grip. She wouldn't let go the way she did before. Started wondering what was up to her sister, even if she was supposed to be her opponent right now. Hey, sis? Are you supposed to, get out of this hold so you can tell me why my holds suck? Yang gripped the knee of Ruby's thumb and slipped it over her shoulder. Tuck your hands, or they're easily disarmed. Ruby did a somersault landing on her feet, tugging at a low crouch at Yang. Her legs were pouncing. She stumbled to a fairy spot when she caught sight of Yang's face. You learn quickly, Ruby. Promise me you'll remember all the lessons this time? Her head tilted slightly to one side. Why? What's wrong? Previous battles flashed through Yang's mind. Battles he almost lost. Battles he barely had won. Battles Ruby almost died in. Every fight. You kicked all ass, little sister. I'm really glad to have you here at Beacon. But these battles we're fighting, you keep getting stronger. And you keep getting disarmed. There will always be one of us around to help you. I may not always be the one to back you up. So, if anything happens to me, I want to know you're safe. I need to know that I don't have to worry about you if your weapon falls from your hands. Progressively, her eyes watered more as tears raced down her cheeks in increasing volume. If anything ever happened to you, I don't know what I'd do. Yang, I didn't. Her voice grew quieter and quieter as she dropped to her knees in front of her sister, fists grinding into the grass. I've been doing my best, but I thought you'd have my back, I guess, or... Yang's gaze shot up. Of course I'll have your back. Always. Anytime I can, but if I can't... Ruby, if I can't protect you, I just need to know you can protect you. Not Weiss, not Blake, not Crescent Rose, just you. Now tears were picking up Ruby's eyes. All their training, making new friends, teammates, all they had learned. She thought it was enough, but now her sister was telling her it wasn't even close. She had to step it up in a big way. Sis, I'm so sorry. She previously crawled forward a few inches, raising her hand to the blonde's face. I'll do better. I can do better. I didn't mean to worry you. I swear. No, sis, please don't be sad. Yeah. Yang pulled Ruby to a bear hug and held her tight. I love you, sis. You're a totally amazing fire. I'm glad you worry, you know. Because, well, it's what family does, right? Throwing her face hard against Yang's neck, Ruby sniffled, wishing that she found comfort in the warmth she always generated. This wasn't entirely accurate. She felt the comfort, not just enough, not the way she always had. Yang made it abundantly clear she was putting herself and the entire team in danger for lackluster hand-to-hand skill, especially the team members she cared about the most. And I love you too. I didn't think I let you down. I can't let my sister down. It's not okay. It's not okay. Yang ran her fingers through her sister's hair. Ruby, until you give up and refuse to try again, you haven't failed me. I showed you one adjustment, just to your stance. You make weeks of progress instantly. You're amazing. Better than I ever was at your age. You'll be better than me still, very soon. Just make an effort to round your skills and not focus on all one thing. Ruby's arms came up to wrap around Yang hard, finally beginning to wind down from the sights of her panic and sadness. This wasn't over. She hated she made such a serious lapse, hadn't met Yang's expectations. She was showing her away. She really buckled down and gave it her best day after day. She could improve and eventually hold her own. The elder sister gave a soft chuckle and pulled back to look Ruby in the eyes. She hugged one finger to tilt her face up. Chin up, soldier. We're going to come out here to practice once a week from now on, you and me. She offered a wink. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a surprise course on this, and you can tell everyone I gave you the upper hand. But all Ruby had eyes was for a tear trace running down Yang's cheeks. Her thumb came to wipe one away. You should have told me I was being so dumb. I would have tried harder sooner. Yeah, you're right. I guess we could both be your parents sometimes, wrapped up in our own thing. I never want to put you, Liza, and Blake in danger. You're my bestest friends in the world, the most awesome people I ever known. If I ever got one of you hurt, Both tears started to jump again, despite her previous efforts to dry them up. Hey. Both of Yang's hands cupped Ruby's round little face, her own growing serious again. We're from the same family. You ever see Dad quit? Crow? Me? No. We fight, we fall, we get back up. We do it all over again, till the only thing left when the dust settles is what we came to accomplish. You can do it too. You will do it. I said we train, and we will. You'll be a beast at hand-to-hand too in no time, Ruby. Nodding her head vigorously when Yang released it, she cleared her throat and squinted her eyes with the back of her sleeve. You're right. The Stout Long Rose Barwin family doesn't accept defeat, even if we have too many last names. The tall girl let out a chuckle and shook her head. You're a tough cookie, so I've always liked about you, Ruby. Now, speaking of cookies, why don't you see if we get some and eat them on Weiss's bed? Guess there will. A snort came from Ruby's nose. I quickly turned to another sob. Exercise had been very crucial and important. I wasn't going to seek off the panic feeling of fear anytime soon. Okay. Celsi finally said in a strained voice, trying her best not to cry all over again. Can it be rainbow your cookies? Because those are the best. Sure, a whole plate of them. We'll get chocolate milk too. Yang got as he got to her feet. The blonde walked over to the discard gauntlets and slid them back on. Ready? Well, while she was slipping them on, Ruby took a quick step and hopped to sit on Yang's shoulders. For the first time well over so many years, she whispered down at her sister. Oh, please, Ruby, don't do this to me. No, my heart can't take it. Can I have a ride, horsey? Ow! The sheer nostalgia almost knocked her off her feet, but she, like her sister, was strong. Hold on tight, little rodeo. Yang grinned, just before they took off towards Beacon. She knew Ruby would be alright. Sure, she worried sometimes, but in her heart was an unspeakable truth. Nothing could beat that kid. Ruby was invincible. By the time Yang was through training her, everyone else would know it too. Help! My heart! Too much sweetness. Ugh. This was really good. Need a moment. One down. Dozens more to go. See you next time.